Hi everyone, Coach Sandra here, and I'm so excited to share with you my way of journaling that I created called the Joyful Gems Journal. I'd like to begin with impactful research that has consistently proven that our memories do play a significant role in our perception in our lives, both positive and negative. And our subconscious plays a huge part in this process because it essentially records and stores our memories much like a computer would, store files until something gets activated within us, or we have triggers or mood changes. And oftentimes we do not even have a conscious awareness of what has been recorded and stored in our subconscious and its profound effects on us. We have a tendency to focus on negative reinforcement. And if you think about it, our very survival was dependent on being able to quickly discern what might harm us and learn how to avoid or eliminate it. As we evolved, many people developed and consistently reinforced a tendency to focus on what they don't have or don't want. While this at times serves to protect us, it can also prevent us from recognizing and benefiting from the greater reality that we oftentimes also have many positive memories stored away in our subconscious. This authentic personal development journey through journaling can help us to experience positive aspects of ourselves that are frequently overshadowed by our negative experiences. I've been journaling since childhood. However, the journaling I was doing was almost always about my hardships or problems. And what I noticed was the problems all seemed to sort of mesh together. And it was like I was writing the same things over and over again. And while that may be, productive to a certain point, my focus was primarily on trying to process my problems and or analyze why bad things were happening to me. And so over the years, I realized that I rarely, if ever, went back to reading these problem journals, as I call them, despite me saving them, and I have quite a few. So what was the point? I mean, I certainly wasn't changing, my problems by focusing on what wasn't good, what I didn't have or didn't want. And many years later, while studying and embracing neuroplasticity and neuroscience, one of my great teachers encouraged all of us as students to use what he called a happy journal, meaning to write down all the good memories, events, and pleasurable experiences. And I found that journaling like this could be used as a point of reference to help remind me that we all have positive recollections and that we can bring more joy, into our lives and reduce the tendency to exclusively, focus on negative events in our lives. And the purpose of Joyful Gems is to reinforce and to give us evidence that positive changes are also happening within our lives, and our destiny is conspiring to work for us, regardless of our circumstances. Joyful Gems can be effectively used to create new neural pathways in our brain and help us gradually begin to see how joyful journaling can help create healthy habits. We begin to emphasize the fun, the supportive, and good things in our life versus just the negative. And, if you're not much of a writer and you're more visual, then you can cut out pictures from magazines or print them out and then paste them onto your, Joyful Gem journal. Deliberately writing down or capturing other little positive gems is an exercise designed to enable us to maintain joy and gratitude and supports us on our journey to living rewarding and fulfilling lives. So, how to begin? Just get a journal. It doesn't even have to be fancy unless you want it to be. And jot down all the good things that make you smile or joyful. It could be a tagline, it could be a bumper sticker that made you laugh, fulfilling words, it could be quotes, images, and a great memory, because we definitely want to be jotting down all these really great memories that we have. It could be doodling, it could be poetry, haiku, lyrics to a song that really inspires you. It can be anything that makes your heart sing or is visually appealing to you. Your joyful gem can also be about overcoming a challenge or having a breakthrough that was long overdue, or an insight about your own suffering or illness. Joyful Gems also works in tandem with other types of journaling that you are already engaged with. So I'm inviting all of you to join me here on Joyful Gems and, send me a snapshot of a page in your journal, whatever you wish to share with me and our JTAL community. I will be posting your shares on this channel so that we can all share in our joys and celebrate what is right in our lives so we can thrive together. Okay? So looking forward to any comments, any shares, and in the meantime, I'm encouraging you to live authentically. Take care.